All right, guys, welcome back. It is Pun Factor here. I'm going to be jumping into another league with Green White Value Town. Main board's going to stay the same, still trying the 3 tireless trackers. We cut the Azusa. So let me just run it down real quick. Our utility lands, we have 1 Blast Zone, 1 Bajuka Bog, a Gavany Township, 2 Ghost Quarters. We have our 5 forests, our 1 Horizon Canopy, 2 plains, 3 Temple Gardens, and 7 fetches. I am contemplating on taking out 1 Temple Garden and adding in another Wooded Foothills for an 8th fetch. Onto the interaction, we have 3 Path to Exiles, along with 4 Skyclave Apparitions. Awesome cards. We have 7 Mana Dorks for our 1-drops. Onto the 2-drops, we have 3 Scavenging Oozes, 3 Voice of Resurgence. This split is working out super well. Love them both. We have our 2 Ramanap Excavators. We have 3 Trackers, 4 Courser of Cryphix, 4 Knight of the Reliquary, and of course we have our 4 Collected Company. So jumping onto the sideboard, and like I said, nothing was changed from our last league, which we went 4-1 with. Jumping onto the sideboard, we have 3 Aven Mind Sensors. We have 3 Kitchen Finks, 2 Mirran Crusaders, none of that changed. We have 3 Damping Spheres, and we have our 2 Engineered Explosives. That all stayed the same. I did take out the 2 Burrington Forge Tenders for Eidolon of Rhetoric. So we'll kind of see how that change goes. We didn't need the Burrington Forge Tenders, and I kind of figured that since we have so much life gain in the main board, plus post board we have Kitchen Finks, for like the really aggressive aggro matchups or burn. I kind of don't feel like we need Burrington Forge Tender. Also, Burrington Forge Tender is good against Storm. Sacking it, naming Grape Shot, and Eidolon of Rhetoric also fills that role. So let's see here. Jump into a league. See if we can keep running well. I also did want to apologize. I didn't realize how loud Magic Online's sound effects were and how loud the volume was, because it wasn't turned up on my speakers. I couldn't really hear it. However, OBS, that setting was way higher than it should have been. So I did cut that back. Hopefully it's not nearly as loud for this recording as it was the last 2 leagues. So I've been really impressed with this this Value Town composition. It's really been pretty fantastic. I would honestly love to get a 4th voice in the deck. I really want to see, Tracker's just such a sweet card, but I don't know if I want 3. I was running 2 for a long time, and it felt fine. I mean, the rest of our 3 drops are so stuck in that, we're never getting rid of the 4 Skyclaves, the 4 Coursers, the 4 Knights, the 2 Ramanaps. They're stuck in, and obviously at least 2 Trackers are stuck in. So really, it comes down to, do we want to get rid of this 1 tracker? So let's just kind of think about that as we play our games. See if there's a weird situation where we're, hitting too many trackers, we don't need them, or they're just not nearly as good in certain, or in more situations where we would want maybe like a Voice or Resurgence, or some other utility creature. Good luck, have fun. Just an FYI, I am recording my YouTube channel, Pun Factor. Okay, so we are on the draw. I mean, if we can pick up a land, we at least have a little bit of early interaction. It's such a tough hand though, because we don't even have a fetch land to make knight. anything relevant. I think I'm actually going to ship this. It's just a pretty weak hand. This is honestly just better. I'll go ahead and get rid of Horizon Canopy. Go figure, they're going to go ahead and take the Skyclave Apparition. So it's not a Lurrus deck. What are we up against? Maybe, no, Rakdos is, Rakdos, they run Lurrus. Jund? Is it just Jund? In that case, the first hand would have been ideal. Yeah, let's just. This can come in tapped because next turn, we're gonna have 3 mana with or without Noble. And also, if Noble lives, we'll be able to path something, plus play a 3-drop if we get one. So, it's fine. Kroxa. And that is the exact reason why I should have played that Temple Garden untapped. Did not see that coming. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and play this. This turned out to be a pretty lousy hand from us. Tell you what, though, it can all turn around really quickly if we can just, I mean, a Collected Company would be fantastic. Knight of the Reliquary, Voice, Scavenging Ooze would be wonderful. Here's a Bloodbraid from them. I mean, we have so many. There's a Lily. Sack a creature. We are going to go ahead and here's the thing. Are we going to get rid of this? Yeah, we're going to get rid of it right now. That way we can remove Lily from the board. Shock in. Yeah, that Kroxa was definitely, that was unfortunate. Here's Magic doing its thing. Let's go ahead and shock that in. We will go ahead and path. Cleanly answer Lily here. Definitely hoping for, honestly, anything. Anything will be good in this matchup. There's a Knight. That's pretty freaking decent. Play out Knight. Maybe I should have, yeah, maybe I should have brought the Ghost Quarter back. Probably would have been better. If we can untap with this Knight, we're going to be in a really good spot because we'll be able to get a Bajuka Bog. Kroxa comes to play. One turn too late. Okay. Let's go ahead and fetch here. So I'm thinking of a couple lines. I can probably Gavany. I'll be able to, so if they go for Raging Ravine, I'm absolutely going to block. That worked out in our favor. Unless they have like a push or something. And what do we get here? I will blow up that Raging Ravine. There's a Wrenn and 6 to get back the peat land. So why don't we just collected company here? Sure, no. No. Let's play around. Let's play around Maelstrom Pulse. Bring a Ghost Quarter out here to hit that Raging Ravine if we need to. I will kill Wrenn and 6 if Moto does the thing. I mean, I don't know. We could hit our opponent here for... I think we kill the Wrenn. It's fine. We have a Ghost Quarter to make our Knights an 8/8. We are presenting lethal. We can get rid of the Raging Ravine. Maelstrom Pulse would be good for them right here. That would be really good, actually. Did they pull it? They pulled it. Okay. Well, at least we're left with a tracker. Let's draw a card. Scavenging Ooze. Immediately fetch. Just get rid of this Karoxa here. So Maelstrom Pulse is what they needed. And they got it there. Pretty sure Maelstrom Pulse is like a one of or something. There's a Goyf. So it's a 5/6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go ahead and swing with the Scavenging Ooze. Or do we swing with like the Scavenging Ooze and the tracker? So 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. It would be a 7, 7, 6. So we could just go there, and then we could crack 1. Part of me wants to play out the Noble, but I'm not going to. I mean, if they Liliana, we'll just get rid of the Ramanap. I'd rather hold up a Scavenging Ooze activation. And then also we can crack a clue at the end of our turn. Well, still undefeated versus Black-Green Axe. So this is Jund. Bring in our Mirran Crusaders. Can bring in our Kitchen Finks maybe. So now Ramanap Shine there, but we're going to go ahead and take out the Ramanap package. We might not actually need the Kitchen Finks. 2-for-1s are really nice, but no, I'm going to take the Kitchen Finks out and literally just bring in Mirran Crusaders and go with the same kind of thing we have. So if anybody needs to kick smoking, gets in. Good stuff. It's delicious. It is nicotine crystals without any tobacco in them in a little pouch. And it tastes like cinnamon. It's delicious. It really is. You know, it's like a little piece of Big Red right here. Tastes good. Keeps me calm. Feels so good just slaying Jund. Like it's funny playing this freaking matchup because like every card is good. Like this is just such a keep because we have Voice of Resurgence. Now it is weird though being on the draw, like how Voice lines up with Lily. They can capitalize even if we have Voice on turn 2. So clearly they're gonna push something. There's oh my god. Good old Skyclave. Now watch we lose this game. We are so stacked. But watch us just like never hit a third land. Thinking. Overgrown Tomb and a Verdant. So playing a Goyfir is pointless. Probably definitely holding up a Fatal Push. So, and then the question is, okay, so if our opponent is holding up Fatal Push, let me put this on silent here. If they're holding up a push, what do we want to get rid of? Like, what do we want to play out first to allow them to push? So, if we play out... Okay, they're going to play something. Maybe they're going to play a Goyfir. A run in 6. Okay. I think I play out the Voice of Resurgence. Because I don't want our skews to get bolted. And watch us just never hit that next land drop. I was waiting for a Lily down tick here. And then a Wren down tick to wipe my board. Yep, there it is. That works too. They'll definitely take Collected Company here. Yep. So at least... Huh. No, that was actually just bad. That just sucked. I don't know why I didn't think about that with Wren on the board. That was just pretty much a misplay here. And they could still potentially be holding up Fatal Push. Jesus, can we get a land? Got to play the skews out. So we're going to get pushed. Are we going to get pushed? Yes, we are. Okay. We had to do something, though. We have to waste their resources. We just can't allow them... You know, I would rather them. Now here might be a Blood Braid. Yep, it's definitely a Blood Braid. Hopefully they just hit like a Fatal Push would be nice. Fatal Push. Another Ren and 6. That's not that good for them. I'm okay with this. Swing in for 3. God, does it suck we're missing land drops. It really does. Down to 14. My God. Pass turn. Well, it looks like our own deck is beating us here. I mean, we're going to be able to path. I don't even like using Courser as our turn 3 play. I mean, we're clearly going to path this Blood Braid. Maybe if they play another creature, we'll path it as well. We'll see here. Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and path both of these creatures here. Path there. Do I want to path the Pyromancer? No, but I want to path the Goyf. That'll work. Still did not hit a land. This is freaking bonkers. Down tick with Ren. Keeps him off of 7. Like, whatever. I mean, this Noble... This is where our 1-drops are bad. You know, when they have Ren and 6 out. But honestly, like, I still think it's worth having your 1-drops in against this matchup, or in this matchup. I feel like the early game... There's nothing you can take. I feel like the early game... If they're using their Fatal Pushes and stuff for your mana dorks, yeah, I just think you're ahead. Get rid of the redundant Courser. Now I think we're going to have to Skyclave. This is so difficult. We're going to have to see. Well, we need to draw a land. If we don't draw a land, we just... It's pretty much just bad. So I feel like we're going to have to get rid of Lily. Oh, come on, Moto. Stupid internet. I gotta get that fixed. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to buy like a high-tech dongle. Well, guys, there's not much you can do when you don't draw lands. So I'm going to play one more turn. Let's see if we can draw a land. If we can draw a land, we Skyclave the Wren. Forces them to downtick the Lily. Oh god, they're getting close to ultimately Alting Lily. Although it doesn't really force them to downtick Lily, does it? Okay, that's it. I've seen enough. Oh, hey, there's our land. Wow. That was just crazy. And you know what, though? So, Kitchen Finks is also good padding against Lily, which I really like. So, what do we think? Maybe go down one tracker, one noble for 2 Kitchen Finkses. Let's do that. I do not like taking out my 1-drops. I really don't. I know so many people say to, but they're only... It's only bad when... Okay, guys, another 2-lander. Are we keeping? God, this is terrifying. Surely we can't get that unlucky again, right? Get this in tapped. Land. Oh my god. Push. I was gonna say, there's no way they keep a hand without Fatal Push and Disruption. I knew that was gonna get pushed. Maybe I shouldn't have fetched because I just reshuffled my deck. Run in 6. So now if we draw a dork, now it's bad. Just give us a land. Let us play a game. Thank you. Mucho appreciated. There we go. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able... We cannot play the Mirren Crusader here. We just don't have the mana. We are going to be able to either play Knight, another Courser, or just Coco. So if we see something good on top of our deck, we're going to be able to collect a company for it. We are definitely set up now with this 4th land. We're set up to win this game. Because we do just have gas in my hand. Even if they Inquisition us, we're going to be doing pretty well. I couldn't believe that last game. So here's probably a Lily down tick. Just go ahead and pass the turn. Kind of see what they're gonna do here. Although, you know what? Let's collect a company now. If we hit a Skyclave, I was gonna say if we hit a Skyclave, we're able to keep Lily from hitting our hand. So now, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but we are padded for a Lily down tick. We'll probably just get rid of the Courser here. Although double Courser is very, very good. Okay. It's going to come back. They're going to down tick Ren to kill it. They're doing a pretty decent job at keeping the board clear. Have to get rid of the Crusader here. Let's play the Courser. There's a Skyclave. Gonna hold the bird in hand. So they can sack the Lily to get rid of our Courser, or they can uptick, we'll get rid of the bird. And then we're able to play a knight. Okay. So we have a Skyclave coming. Unfortunately, we cannot play it, but we can play the knight. They hit an Inquisition. This could be bad. They hit a Goyf. It's not too bad. They've done a really good job at keeping us off of keeping our board clear. So we can play the bird out. Make them down tick Ren. I'll be able to play a Skyclave next turn. Do they have another push? Bolt? Okay. I'm gonna say, holy cow. They had it all. Look at that. 3 pushes and a Lily. Cycling Barrenmore. Cycle Peatland. No. Season Pyromancer. This game's getting a little sketchy. Definitely a little sketchy. They took our collected company. They definitely played all of that very well. If we can untap with this knight, I feel a lot better. So we could blast zone. Shit. Down tick. Damn. Guys, they have all the removal. They have it all. Collected company off the top. That was rough. Yeah, there's no way we win this. They have a bolt. Nope. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down to 2. I mean, we're looking for a company into something. Is this the Whisper card? Lose 2, life, draw 2. Collective Brutality. Yeah. Oh, that was rough. They played that very well. Oh, I was going to say good games. There was the company. We would have hit what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skyclave Knight. So we Skyclave the Goyf. Yeah. That was closer than it looked. I don't know if I don't think the Sky. Well, they had the Collective Brutality, so the Skyclave and the Knight definitely wasn't enough off of that company. But you're literally like 1 or 2 draws away from getting back into the game. You just need to rip a company. It also didn't help that I did not have the mana, the double white, for Mirren Crusader or Skyclave. So that's how it goes, guys. I will take that loss since we beat up on so many Jund and Black Green X decks. So it's kind of an unfortunate way to start a league. But hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. It's Punt Factor. Stay tuned for League Match 2.